Hello everyone, and welcome to the first presidential debate. I'm your host, Scott Williams, and this is my co-host, Samir Hernandez. No, you freaking idiot, I'm the host and you're the co-host. No, you dingbat, it's the other way around. No, you jerk, it's...
Guys, can we please just get the debate started already?
Fine, whatever. But it was his fault. No, it wasn't. Anyway, the first question is for President Biden. How has the country changed for the better since you took office? You have 2 minutes to answer.
Well, we beat Medicare.
That's not a good thing, you freaking good-for-nothing old fossil. Anyway, former President Trump, the next question's for you. What would be the first thing on your agenda once you take office?
Well, I would become a dictator and have all of my opponents killed, starting with Sleepy Joe here. Then I would pardon all of the insurrectionists, patriots, who participated in January 6th, and have anyone who speaks out against me murdered, so I can be just like my best friend Vladimir Putin. And then I would commit genocide against all the blacks, Mexicans, Muslims, women, immigrants, gays, trans people, Latinos, Asians, Jews, Native Americans, disabled people, and anyone else who I just don't like.
Well, that's certainly something.
Are you kidding me, folks? That's the most malarkey I've heard in my whole life. And believe me, that's a long time. How could anyone vote for this guy? Especially when you have someone as young, sharp, and healthy as me as an alternative.
Yeesh, I'm seriously starting to think of wearing a mask up here.
So what are your guys' thoughts on the Israel-Palestine conflict? Dude, do you really think that's a good question to ask? The last thing we need is toxic comments from pro-Israel and pro-Palestine freaks. Yeah, you do make a good point there. Anyway, next question, former President Trump. You've been in and out of courtrooms for the last 2 years. How do you plan to address all your criminal charges on the campaign trail?
What were you talking about? I don't have any criminal charges. Believe me, I am the most honest and moral president of all time. There's no one more trustworthy than me, folks. Just ask anyone.
And that's about the response I expected. President Biden, your response?
Look, folks, here's the deal. We can't let a convicted felon be president. That goes against the very ideals that our country was founded upon. It would be unthinkably irresponsible of the American people to elect this man.
Okay, and what about your son Hunter?
That's not important.
Crooked Sleepy Joe Biden's mafia family is gonna turn our country into a criminal paradise, and you're worried about me? Like I already said, I am the most trustworthy president of all time. Just ask anyone.
Okay, I'll ask one of our correspondents. Lizzie, what do you think of former President Trump?
Well, Scott, I think he's an honest and trustworthy person, and I'm voting for him this November.
See, what did I just tell you? Everybody loves me. It's just like that One Republic song.
You dumb freaking redneck. That was the wrong answer. That's it. I'm killing you with mind control.
Oh my god, they killed Lizzie, you bastards.
It's okay. No one really likes her.
Oh cool, so it's like if we killed Cartman.
Aye!
Anyway, where were we? Oh right. We were asking 2 old senile white men questions about politics. Make the 3 old senile white men. Why do you have the standard Plotagon voice instead of Yanni doing an impression of you? Because he doesn't care enough about me to research what I sound like, and frankly, neither does anyone else.
Yeah, no one cares about you, Robbie.
Yeah, for once I agree with Donald. Get off the stage and off the campaign trail and stop ruining your father and uncle's legacies.
Well, I have worms in my brain. Well, that was certainly something. Anyway, let's just get this shit show over with. Candidates, please give us your closing statements. And not you, Robert. You suck.
And by the way, you know I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach into the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again and look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap, and I love kids jumping on my lap.
Vote for me and I will be the best dictator, president of all time.
Good grief. Our country is doomed.
Don't talk about politics in school.